Hey everyone, I am making this video to help you get started with the basics, fundamentals of shooting a pickle fork. Now do understand that this is what works for me. They may not work for you, but hopefully they give you an idea of what needs to be done so you can figure it out. I know when I first got started it was a little intimidating hearing all these people say this is how you do it, and it wasn't working for me. I was getting frustrated with it. And then finally I started putting things together my own way with some information I found from a few different people, and I made it work for me. Uh, you'll hear about the twist and tweak on the pouch. I don't do the twist. I band my slingshot differently. I will show how I do that. And then as far as the tweaking the pouch, I will explain how I do that. The way I'm holding it with my fingers is what works for me for full butterfly. If you're using a different anchor point, some people hold the forks upright and it probably will have to be held different for them. Those are different videos and nothing I do, so I'm not going to try to explain those methods to you. What I'm showing you is what's working for me, and I shoot full butterfly. It also worked for me when I was learning butterfly because I went straight into pickle fork and butterfly together because they just seemed like they belonged together to me. And when I first started I was drawing just past my head, and then I cut my bands too short, and then I slowly worked my way to the full butterfly within a week of getting started. I'm not saying it's going to take you that long to get to that point. It might take you longer. It might take you less time. People are different, and that's the point. So there's different ways of doing this for different people. Hopefully this helps you figure out what's going to work for you. It's working great for me, and like I said, hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Alright, hopefully you can hear me alright. Hopefully you can see everything well. Probably should have cut the bands a little shorter. I'm going to show you how I tie the bands up to the slingshot. I'm standing on this side of the table, but I'm going to try to do this from your perspective. So to me it's going to be backwards, but to you I should be doing it correctly. If not, I'll cut them off and try to redo this. So here's my frame. And this is going to be the target side of the frame. This is going to be the side going against the palm of my hand. So what I want when I'm laying out my bands, never mix two different types of bands together. I don't even want to know how that would end up. I did two different colors so you can see the difference between the bottom band. We're going to call the bottom band the bottom of the frame when you're holding it. When you're holding it in your hand, the bottom is the part going towards the ground. Call the top the part going up. Call the front of the frame the target side, front of the frame, back of the frame, the palm side. Okay? So you got front, bottom, top. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down like I'm looking at it. This is just what helps me think about what I'm doing, so I do this right. Okay, got my bands. I want the bottom one to have the back of the pouch, the side my fingers will be touching, pointing towards me when I'm holding the frame. So this one is going to need to go this way, like so. So I'm going to tie that on real quick. Okay. So now we've got it where the back of the frame, part towards our palm, the band comes down, and we see the back of the pouch. Now for the top side, remember this is your bottom, the green one, you're going to want the pouch folded in half. So now you're seeing the inside of the pouch on the top band, and it's going to go to the frame like this. Tie that on real quick. Alright, there we have it. This is you. So in your screen, your down is here. Back of the pouch, it's folded in half. The inside of the pouch is facing towards you. To the top of the fork. So when you're holding the slingshot, this is how you should be seeing it. You put your ammo in there, draw, give the pouch a little tweak. Of course it'd be like that, you know what I mean. Really should have cut those bands shorter for the video. I think you understand what I'm saying. That's how it would look like that way. That's how it would look this way. Okay? I band my slingshot like this, so it's already turned. And as far as the ammo goes, you gotta give it that little tweak. See the thumb bump? That's what you gotta do. Don't need it to be a whole lot like that. Just enough. Like that. Without the thumb bump, with the thumb bump. That's how I shoot full butterfly. It just stretches. It actually just kind of naturally makes the thumb bump from pulling to full butterfly the way I shoot, with my fingers like this. I hope that helps. Hope it makes sense. So what you got here is you're looking up from underneath my release hand, so you can see how I'm holding the pouch and releasing. For releasing, always make sure I can feel I got that bump, and just let the ball slip away. Excuse me. One more time. Some shots from different angles, maybe that will help a little. I think that covered everything I wanted to show. I just wanted to pretty much stick to how I'm shooting pickle fork when I shoot pickle fork, which is pretty much all the time now, and also note that I do it full butterfly. Hopefully it can help you figure out which way works best for you, and I thank you for watching and see you next time.